From 2017 onwards, the calendar of BRICS is going to match the calendar, the annual calendar. So India will chair the BRICS for 11 months, and it will be our intention to carry forward these initiatives and announcements that were made by the Prime Minister during our time. The first announcement was that we should have an annual BRICS trade fair, and our intention is that the first of these will be during India's chairmanship, so during 2016. In addition to that, we will try to concretize the other announcements: the Railway Research Centre, cooperation among supreme audit institutions, a BRICS digital initiative, the BRICS Agricultural Research Centre, a state and local governments forum, cooperation among cities, a BRICS Sports Council, and an annual BRICS sports meet. And I believe I said this in Delhi, I'm going to repeat it again, that the intention is that there will be a BRICS under-17 football tournament during India's term as chair. Then an announcement that the first major project of the new development bank should be in the field of clean energy, and a BRICS film festival. So that's about the events that are proposed and the initiatives that are proposed. I want to also take you through the documents. A declaration has been issued today. This declaration comprises 77 paragraphs. It covers a variety of subjects. I'm going to highlight what I regard as important. We have a good paragraph on cooperation in the United Nations, specifically in regard to reform of the UN Security Council. We believe that this is a good paragraph which reflects the aspiration of 3 BRICS members to become permanent members of the Security Council, and a recognition of that by the 2 BRICS members who are already members of the Security Council. There is a substantial paragraph, or set of paragraphs rather, on the subject of cooperation against terrorism. We believe that the formulations contained in this reflect some of our interests and reflect the importance that we in India attach to cooperation among BRICS members on this field. There is a reflection of cooperation among BRICS members in the efforts against the drugs problem. We have several paragraphs relating to cooperation in the ICT area. I highlight this because this is a subject which each of the BRICS leaders spoke to at some length, both in their restricted remarks as also in the plenary. There is a reflection in this declaration on the importance of IMF reform and reform of the World Bank governance structures. This again is a topic that each of the leaders touched upon in all the remarks that they made today. There is a reference to cooperation in WTO. There is a good reflection of cooperation on the subject of climate change. This too is something that all the leaders spoke about and which is reflected in the declaration. Along with the UFA declaration, there is a strategy for economic cooperation. I believe I described it at some length when we met last time prior to the summit. So that declaration has been confirmed and issued. There is also an UFA action plan which is issued, which confirms the events which are being arranged as part of BRICS during the Russian presidency and other initiatives which Russia has taken in this format. That is basically a summary of what has happened today, and I'll be happy to take questions.
Ma'am, in one of his addresses, Prime Minister Modi made a very telling remark, saying that bilateral sanctions actually only end up hurting the global economy. So could you elaborate a little bit on that? In what context did he made the remark, especially because this came just after his meeting with the Iranian President Rouhani? Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let me say that references in the declaration itself to the respect that all members of BRICS have for international law and for the United Nations as the embodiment of international law.